Welcome to yet another video. We'll cover the weekly analysis for ASX and look at some of the stocks, some factual data of those stocks, where they are on the chart, and also cover some of the strong stocks which I am looking at for next week. I know market has been in turmoil and we have to be very careful in terms of what we are trying to take position on. At least I'm just sharing my view. I've clearly put a disclaimer at the beginning. What I'm sharing here is only for knowledge purposes, no recommendation for buys and sell, but I want to share all the factual informations in terms of the stocks, which are some of the strong stocks, and also take you through some screener which I built to screen through based on the price action, and that can be really powerful. Stay till the end because I'm going to cover that screener and also talk about some of the stocks and do a detailed analysis on the index itself. Given that there is a bit of a market was a bit of a wobbly, I think it is important to do this analysis every week. When I'm recording this video, this is 15th of May 2022, so keep a note of this date because very important if you're watching this video later on my YouTube channel. And let's get started. Hi, my name is Shivendra Bhatia. So I'm here to decipher the markets and make it easier and accessible for busy professionals like you, and to make you a better investor based on experience which I bring on the table with working and looking at the price action data, looking at fundamentals of the stocks, and also analyzing the market in a way that can help you a better investor. So I'll share with you on the screen. So this is TradingView, and again TradingView is a very standard software, so all the data which is provided here is from TradingView. So I may not be able to give you the factual information whether the data is correct or not, but I'm trusting that this platform is widely used, and if you have not signed up for it, it's a free tool. I'll leave the link below. You can sign up for that. So let's look at the index, and these are don't get really bogged down with all the different lines. These are all just my indicators which I've been I've been tracking on it, oblique lines, trend lines, just to give me some index just to give me some sense of where the market is in from the trend lines point of view. And these trend lines helps me in terms of building what is the support and resistance which overall market participants are looking at it. And sometimes they fairly do its job, so I kind of mix technical and fundamentals, and I want to make sure the trend is in my favor before I take the positions in any stocks. I have been always focusing on these lines specifically, and I told that for me 6,759 is absolute a big stop loss, and thereafter the trend will completely change. Right now, as you can see, this is a monthly data. Let's go to weekly data. On a weekly data basis, as you can see, it's kind of at the moment it made an attempt to go up but didn't. Again so it made a kind of W formation, but it again threw back, and now it's kind of coming back, and so this becomes a kind of an absolute support, which is 6869. Again, this was a time when the trend was kind of intact upwards, and you can see the moving averages were moving up. Again, it was there, but then it went on sideways, and since then it's on completely sideways. And for me, the trend will only change when this is an upward side on the, at least on the weekly chart. So right now, last two weeks have absolute been downwards, so there was some bit reprieve. Let's look at the daily chart so get a better picture. Let me delete this so that we can get a better, just let me delete that. So as you can see here, there was a bit of buying right at the support last time also. This is a period it came a support, and almost same way we got a support here, and there was a buying. And given the market has fallen a bit, there was a bit of a reprieve, so I think I wouldn't give too much of importance to one day movement. I would want to see follow through buying of various stocks and see that. So what I've done is I kind of created a screener based on Google Finance data. So this is basically, as you can see, this is a dashboard, and it tells me how many stocks are um, how many stocks. So this is basically looking at all the indices for ASX 200, 100. So this is something which I built and gives me a very good indication of which stocks, how many stocks are at the moment. If I look at ASX 100 alone, how many stocks are above 200-day moving average? 96 are above, and these stocks are close to 180 stocks which are below moving average 200-day. So basically I'm looking at it in terms of all the data here, and because this is a time where investors should do kind of deep analysis, and I think this opportunity is a good opportunity for me and to look into those stocks, strong stocks vis-a-vis the market, and try and figure out which ones one has to look into it. So this is almost 100 stocks. If I do a filter on stocks which are above 200, so these are almost close to 32 stocks are only which are above 200-day moving average. And if I take them, okay, I just simply, this is my watch list. If I take this, and if you want this screener, I'm happy to share with you. Just type in a comment box below this video. I'm happy to share this screener with you for absolutely free of cost. So I spent hours together to make this, and I can share this. All you have to do is just put a comment in the video below, I want, and you can share with me in my email ID, which is connect@shivendrabhatia.com. I will type here so that you can send me through. Once you first type it on the comment box below in the video, and I will give you the email link from where you can download it. Okay, so if here I go and PWIEU, and we'll talk about some of the stocks we were looking at it earlier. I will go in here, add section. Where did the section go there? Okay, let's take it down. Okay, and I'll say add, and add this, and these are the stocks which are, and I will type in 15th May 2022. So all of these stocks, I think, are stocks which are really showing good traction and above moving average. So this is, again, I have a support line here, and currently trading around $8.40, and it's going good strength. Ample also doing very well. Again, petroleum, they're all going to do well with the rising market. AMC, again, this was the line, and it's trading above, and good volume follow through buy which is happening, which is fantastic. Let me put this flag. Looks like this is really good. Let me see what is story with all. Yeah, actually it is a good stock which is given a good breakout. AMC, fantastic. Wow. So this is given a breakout, so definitely it is in the watch list, and it is a good volume here. So AMC is one, and then looking at APA, again there also the trend line is up, huge volume accumulation. And let's look at a monthly chart on this one. Again, it is on the sideways. I think it is following the trend line. As you can see, this is a long-term trend line, beautifully following, but it's slightly above, so I'll avoid that for now. Let's look AZJ. So again, I put already AFC, so I will wait for this to come up. I don't want to spend time. And BHP, okay, BHP, as you can see here. Now I want to cover this, and people say that trend lines don't work, right? Now Exactly. Let's look at it. This was a long-term trend line. Okay, and right it touches this trend line and went back. Boom. Again, it came on this. This was become a support. It went, and weak hands were taken out and went up. Boom, and again it is falling back through. And the volumes on the way down are lower side, so I would say there's some legs to rally, but this always going to meet this resistance. Keep that in mind. So 45 to 54, I think that's where the resistance is. But people say that the technical analysis don't work, but it works beautifully if you mix your long-term investing, technical analysis, fundamental analysis, and then and look at the factual data. Okay. Again, I'm not at all advising any buys and sell. I'm just sharing the factual information of the stock prices, how and the past prices. I'm just looking at that. CBA, again, it's looking good. CPU, which is I think in the midst of any acquisition. Again, this is the trend line and it is right now in the support, so we have to wait and see what happens. Crown, I think this is a Crown Resort been in the news of late. FMG, and it's also below. So yeah, some of the stocks are S32 I've discussed earlier as well. And look at these stocks. Elder, which are the stocks I covered last week on the 1st of May. Elder, which is holding strong. MTS, Orica. MTS is in a very good position at the moment, and look at the volumes there. So they are all good volumes even in the tough market like these, right? And they have been holding off. If you look at a weekly chart, right, and this is a Orica weekly chart is holding on to this support absolutely, and look at the volume. So I think it is good. MTS also holding on right above this trend line, so which is great. XRF has been giving a wild move up and down, so but that looks like that's the nature of the stock, right? But the trend lines are both trending up, so I don't see a problem. LEL, look, these are small caps, so obviously gonna give wild moves. And other stocks which are there from previously, Zim, LYC, they are a bit weak at the moment, so I think broken down, so you have to be careful. TLS, Telstra, it is after this rally of $3 to $4, it is still, I'm waiting to see some strength. I think there was a buybacks going on, so price were holding up. Let's see. But GNC, look at this stock on the daily basis. It's now a bit of a selling coming in, but again, stock gave a good rally, and now obviously the trend is completely intact. And if it goes above the moving average, it's like a rubber band, it'll come back towards the moving average. But that's normal. Every time it goes up, comes back, goes up, comes back, it goes into waves. So as long as the trend is up, I don't see a challenge there. But again, you have to keep on taking the profit in the market depending on especially the conditions of the market going on, right? If I and you see the AUD and USD, right? Look at this, and I don't know whether you follow Heikin-Ashi. Heikin-Ashi gives you a good trend of any stocks, and study about it. I'll probably make another video specifically on this one. But it gives you, completely takes away the noise and tells you this candle. And if you see here, all the green candles with no wick below, it means strength was upwards. Moment you start seeing the wick from downwards and the red, and that's where there's a weakness in the market, and you see there's a complete weakness in the market for AUD USD, so more weakness coming. Yeah, so well, specifically these are the stocks which I'm looking at it. Just to recap, just be very careful and be cautious in the market. I've been very cautious at the moment, trying to make sure get the best opportunity and keep a hawk eye and look at those stocks which are showing some strength, and make sure that we have all those right stocks in your portfolio. And I'll keep coming up with these more enriching videos. Keep supporting our channel, give a thumbs up, put a comment below what was the key takeaways, and if you want that Excel sheet which I have built, put a comment box below and I will reach out to you so I can share this and you can enjoy that as well. All right. Hope you have a great week ahead and wish you a profitable week, whole of next week, and in your profitable week as an investing journey as well. See you next time. Bye bye.